Hey everyone, welcome back to Giovanna Designs. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and we can grow this little baby channel and get it on its wheels. Okay, so today, what are we doing today? Today's gonna be a lot of fun for me and I think for you too. I think everybody likes a triptych. So that's what we're doing. And I'm stretching my wings a little bit. I'm getting away from the blues and the greens. And I'm going for more of the earth tones. I think that, I have a tendency personally to go more for the cooler colors. But I think that most people's homes are more warm browns, warm beiges, warm creams, like that warmer tones to it that I just don't usually do. So we're gonna go for that this time. And got a lot of fall colors happening. So the timing is right. Okay, so my base color, I'm gonna go with Titan Buff from Golden, which is just a really light cream color. So that's gonna be pretty. Throwing in a tiny bit of brown. I'm not sure how exactly. I have a couple of different looks in mind. I might put it around the edges and I haven't gotten that yet in my head. I'm gonna sort of, once I get it all set up, I'm gonna kind of stare at it for a little while and figure out exactly how I wanna add in this brown because I don't want it to take over. Okay, so then we have got Blick Metallic Teal. I've got my old standby of Arteza Prussian Blue. I love this blue. Once again, one of my loves, Pabeo Iridescent Precious Pabeo Iridescent Precious Gold. God, I do that all the time, right? And Artist Loft Metallic White. And then this was the inspiration color. Of course, I'm gonna open it and it's not gonna wanna open now, right? It's gonna get all over me. But this is my inspiration color, and I hope that you can see this. It is a brand new paint that I have not used before, which is Modern Masters Metallic Paint Collection in Satin Finish, and this one is Ruby. Now again, I hope that you can see that. I really hope that you can see that. It is gorgeous. You know what? Let me hold up this. Let me see if I can do this, if that'll give you a little bit of a better view of it. How's that? Is that better? It's really, really pretty. It's, it's not exactly a cherry red. It's not exactly a burgundy. It's not exactly a Bordeaux, like maroon. It's a little bit of everything, but it's very sparkly. Even though it's a satin finish, it does look like a metallic, sort of like a metallic. But this just happens to be the color that I paint my nails every fall and sometimes through the winter. I just love it. It's one of my go-tos. So I figured, well, why not throw it in a painting? Okay, so that is what we're doing there. Don't forget about my moving sale. Everything on Instagram is going to be on sale. So check out my Instagram. If you haven't seen it already, it's at Giovanna Designs. And if you see anything there that you like, just email me at giovannadesigns@gmail.com. And I can tell you, what size it is and the thickness and the price and all that good stuff. A lot of times you'll see something on Instagram and you'll think, oh, it's this big giant, 20 by 24 piece and it's 11 by 14. Or the other way around, you're looking for an 11 by 14 and it's a big giant piece. So it's hard to get scale, on a photo like that to really understand what scale it is. So shoot me an email and we can go through the details of that. Okay, I think that's all I have to say. So let's get straight to the painting. And we're back, okay? Hair is up, camera's down, canvas prepped and ready to go. All of my canvases have been perfectly leveled in every single 18,000 directions because you do not want to forget to do that. And then your canvas is a little bit off and your paint slides all over the place and you ruin your whole composition, makes you crazy. Okay, happened to me once. I will never forget to do it again. So I'm warning you, don't forget to do it and then it won't happen to you. Okay, I am mixing up a ton of this cream color. I did tweak it a little bit. Let me bring this over and show you. I did tweak it a little bit. It was a little bit too green based of an undertone of the cream. And so I just wanted to warm it up a little bit. I threw a dash of red in there. Literally like one drop of red in this giant tub, but it made all the difference. It just warmed it up to a really, really pretty cream color. Okay, so last time that we had a triptych, we talked about setting up the canvases in the way that you are going to orient them on the wall. So I figure this time we'll go a little bit up in the center. And I also want them to be hung fairly tight together. So I put them together this way just to plan out exactly which way I was going to stripe stuff, and I'm going to keep them this way while I'm pouring and then separate them a little bit to blow them out. Okay. I'm gonna blast this with a little heat first and then do my edges. Okay, so one of my biggest challenges is always putting too much paint on the canvas. So I wanna just put points sort of where I want these to go before I put my big lines of color, and just then be smart about how much I'm actually putting on. I wanna go like that. So let's see, to about here. Question mark? Yeah, there. And then, yeah, let's go from there to there to there, I think. And then this one, I want to go up to about here. Okay, let me try that now. And I'm starting with the white because I want to throw some brightness on here. More white in there because these are some real rich jewel tone deep colors, and I'd want them to pop off of that cream. Now here's the biggie. I just want drops of this brown here and there. Brown is my nemesis. It just seems to want to take over everything I do whenever I use it. And I don't use it very often, but it's just whenever. See, look at that. Little drops everywhere. Splatters. It does not like me. Or maybe I don't like it. I'm not sure. Now we have little squiggles. Little drops. Let's see. And I'm not going to mention what that looks like, but you get it. Maybe I just have a dirty mind. I don't know. Okay. Goodbye, brown. Thank you. Don't want you where I don't want you. All right, let's go throw some of my blue in here. I'm trying to be real reserved. Usually I'd go stripe, 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 and then it's just too much. So I'm trying to be smarter about that. Now this I do want a full stripe of. And the red, well, I'm calling it red, but really the ruby. Some people call that pink, right? So the ruby I do want a big thick stripe of. Yeah, okay. Like that. I want the gold to be real standout, so we're gonna do a nice stripe of our gold. And then throw the ruby in there. Okay, all right, so far, I'm good. I'm happy with this so far. Let's see now. Okay, yes, we're good. I'm gonna pour just some of this from the big giant container into a little cup so I can put my flooding paint around a little easier, because trying to hold that big, you know, I don't even know, is that's a quart? I think that's a quart. Yeah, that quart container is just too much when I'm trying to do this real carefully. Try not to put too much into these little areas if you want that to be really precise, because then you'll end up with a big puddle right there, and that'll make you a little crazy. So just be careful when you're doing that flooding. See, like here I get real thin, and then I'm going thicker as I go out. And I'm not gonna blend this. Ooh, got the corner of the cup. I'm not gonna blend this too much either, because I really want these colors to be nice and vibrant. Okay, let's blend this just a little bit. Got some of that blue in there. And I got a little blab of red right there. We gotta throw some more of that cream back on there. And then I'm going to probably, yes, I am going to. I'm going to pull these apart before I blow them. Just because that makes me more comfortable. Okay, you can just blow them out like this. You can blow them out apart. It just really depends on the way that you prefer. All right, I want to get the flares on the edges too. That's why I'm doing that also. And did I get pretty drips? I did, I got pretty drips. Okay. Cross your fingers, please, for me. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, that is way overblown and I have to fix that, but oh my gosh, these two are amazing. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, this is exciting. We've got a good jumping off point. This is way done. This is not good. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that one. But before I get there, let's start over here because I know I'm blowing that one. Let's see. I need to do something here. Okay. I'm going to put some up against you and blow you that way. Okay, I like that little start to it. And I love all these red cells, so we're not messing with those at all. Not crazy about that, this mixed here. All right. Yeah, this has got to go here. Here, probably there, yeah. Anywhere we got to be too overblown. I'm not crazy about it. Nah, just scrape the whole thing off. Let's get this off. There. I want to keep that vibrancy. I really like that. Let's see. That's pretty. Okay, we're going to tilt a little just to drag that cream back into that corner a little bit and away from these guys. Stretch everything just a little. So I don't want it to get overblown, but I want it to be bigger. There we go. That stretching is working nicely. Okay, I feel like I want more down here. So a couple of drops more here. And a little bit more blue too. And think I have enough white there. Gold, 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 gold. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, I'm liking that now. What am I doing with you? Let's see if we can make that rounder. That's much too harsh. Better, much better, okay. And you want it to look organically there. I want it to look forced. Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's great. These center cells are so cool though. That direction is wrong. And actually, once I put them back together, let me think about this. Once I put them back together, yeah, no, not gonna work. Okay. You gotta go. You too, sorry. There. Now this is why you always want to pull your canvases apart also, because you want to, oh no, I got my edges over there. Okay, I'll fix that. Because you don't want to miss your edges that you wanted to do this. So now, if you ever mess up an edge like that, pour your base color right along, completely saturate it, and then blow your paint over. If you want it to go over the edge anyway. I like it when it goes over the edge. I think that adds a lot of interest. Okay, so now, can you see that? Is that in camera? Is that in frame? I'm not sure. Yes, now it is. See now how it's creating the drips again? There. Okay. This is just overblown now to not blend with that, because that's real punchy right there. So I think I'm going to do what I did down here. Throw some more color in there. All right, you want that to be there. There's more teal there. And some gold. You know, I'm not always a matchy-matchy person, but it has to be cohesive, especially, I mean, if they're right up against each other, you kind of have to have it look like it's blown together, right? All right, now let's go for this. That's pretty. Okay. That's much more natural now. Okay. See? That works now. Better. Much better. What I did see though is that this is now got a little bit of an odd kind of, it looks like a gap, but it's not. That's where the white was, and that's not working now. Okay, I think we're moving on to this guy now. Oh, that lacing is insane. It's so pretty. It's a little more red down here. I want that to be just a little thicker right there. Yeah, okay. Okay, I have to change this because it looks like a screaming face. And I know they're always in every painting, but they freak me out because then I never stop seeing them. Okay. Here you go. The nose is gone now. Okay, I think these two panels are good. Let's see what we can do with you. Okay, that has to go. So does this side. I should remember to get that with a towel in a minute. You know, you have to be careful because all over me. This is why I wear paint clothes. So I don't care if it gets all over me. Because as I said before, a million times, I am not the neatest artist in the world. I never will be. But, you know, I think that's a childlike playing with paint concept of just throw yourself in the paint. All right, let's see if I get this that way. Should I just scrape it? Yeah, we're just going to scrape the whole thing. Goodbye. Goodbye. Why am I trying to save something that can't be saved? I don't know. All right, I'm going to pause you here, and I will get right back to you with a clean canvas. Okay, let's throw some ruby in here, and we're good. All right, let's blend this just, well, you know what, before I do that, let me blow this separate. How am I going to make that more subtle? Let's see. Where's my little brush? There we go. Oh! I'm telling you, it's not my day. I don't usually throw my paintbrush directly in the paint, but you know, it's a weird day. What can I say? Luckily I haven't blown anything out yet, so it's not that big of a deal yet. All right, we're gonna just take this and drag that down because now I've got a nice big red streak that I don't want there. So we're just gonna make that go away. All right, so let's move this slightly over here. And then I'm gonna catch you back in frame at some point. I'll double check that. And then let's get you blown out. All right, first we're gonna blend a little and then go for it. Here we go. Ah, no. No, no, no. This is not what I want. Why does it keep over blending like that? Come on, man. Oh, God, I sound like Joe Biden. You know, he does that. Come on, man. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's see what I can salvage and what I can't. Once again, I like that edge. but that may be it. No, that's not true. I like that edge, but that's too similar to this. Okay. It really bugs me when I do this. All right, well, let's start with what we know is going. That right there. Goodbye. Okay, now where am I going with this? I think I'm gonna go and start here. That's an odd place to go, but why not? Yeah, okay. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do literally one drop of this brown. Where did I start last time? Okay, let's get some blue over here because we don't have very much blue in here. That's a lot of blue. Some teal on the side. Maybe too much blue. Hope not, because I can't do this again. It'll be staying the way it is no matter if it's good or bad at this point. I'm not. No, it's not really true, but I'm hoping it's not. Okay. Yes. That's it. Done. All right, let's throw some of this. The last little bits I have that little tiny pouring cup, but this is the last of the big guy. And I'm not gonna really blend anymore. I'm not gonna, because I think that that's, for some reason, maybe it's the way I'm holding it on this last panel or something, but I think I'm muddying it that way by blending too much. So we're gonna hold off on that a little bit. Okay, where's my torch? Trying to find a spot on my table that's not covered in paint to put my torch down, and there's literally like an inch here or there. It's ridiculous. Okay, nope. Pull this away a little bit. Don't want to mess that one up. I'm gonna stop and wait to see what develops, and then mouth blow it, because if I kept blowing that with a hairdryer, this would have gone, again, here we go again. That would have kept happening. So I'm gonna hold back a minute. Did I seriously just put my chin in the paint? I mean, for real. What is going on with me today? Oh my goodness. Is it like a full moon or something? Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. See, this is what I meant by develops. See, as I'm waiting, more and more cells are stretching. The paint that's underneath is coming to the surface. That's why the density of the paint makes so much of a difference, because that's how you get your variety in cell structure, is because the more dense paint sinks and the lighter paint rises. And that's what makes that variation happen. Now, if I throw that red that direction, we might get somewhere here. So, yeah, I feel like from here over, and then if we end with the red, that's gonna be really pretty. Okay, this is the last of it. So no more mistakes, Gia. Now, unfortunately, since it's something that I added that little extra red to make it warmer, I can't just say, oh, I'll just mix up a little, a little bit more of that base color. I can't do that. It would never be the same. Okay. Now let's stretch this edge. Nope. All right, this is not working with the rest of it. And I'm gonna very carefully try to just do what we do when we have a tiny little spot, but I'm gonna do it to big spot. Now, luckily I have enough paint under here that this is gonna work. Base paint, I mean. Yep, okay. I think I was trying to stretch those red cells while I still had this area there, and I hadn't decided to get rid of that yet, but if I had just left them the way they were, they would have been more like that, and it would have been really pretty over here, but now they're too big, and it just doesn't look right. We gotta get rid of some of that. Don't want to get rid of all the red. I want to leave some of it, but just a little bit. Much better. Okay, the balance is there now. That red was taking over. There we are. Okay. Much better. Dare I say we're done? I'm not even kidding when I say the sun is setting. And I started this mid-afternoon. So half of it's dry already, but yay, we're done. Okay, I am gonna but I'm not gonna move this. I don't want to touch it, I don't want to move it, I don't want to mess it up in any way. So I'm gonna take it down from the clamp and show you the correct view, because if I shuffle stuff around, God knows I'm gonna hit something and it's gonna just get completely messed up. So I'm not touching it. All right, I will take you down from the clamp now. Yay, we're finally done. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you have to fight with your paint, and I mean, this was like the battle royale. Can you see, first of all, let me back up. Can you see how much paint is on my table? I think I actually got more paint on my table and on myself than on the painting. My goodness, this was a tough one today, jeez. But I do love how pretty it came out, and I love, can you see that? It's already starting to dry. I worked so long on that last panel that some of the first two are drying already. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you have to laugh, right? Well, this was definitely a challenge, but I do love the way that it came out, and I love the way that it's more, you know, jewel toned than I even expected it to be. You know, and I think that's because I put very little of that brown in there, and I'm so glad I did, because I think it would have just muddied it up a little bit more than I wanted it to. And maybe that's what happened on that third panel, that maybe I just put too much brown on those areas over there. I mean, you can see like hints of it, like right there, you know, which is nice for depth, and then under the blue over here. But, you know, I didn't want brown streaks, and, you know, I didn't want that to be kind of the focus. So I'm glad that I did that, because I think I would have probably scraped the whole thing had it come out more muddy than that. Oh my goodness. Now this stubborn piece, and this is so pretty the way that I finally, you know, now that I took away that section over here to the left, those little flowery, edgy things were just not working with the rest of the piece. Again, you know, I don't make flowers. I make flames. It's just not my style. So, you know, I think that the same thing here. These little wispy, everything's got a point on the end of it. So those little swoopy, flowery things just were not working for me over there, and I had to pull those back. And luckily I didn't have to add too much beige in there because I didn't have any left. I saved the tiniest bit left. Let me just drag you over here. I have the tiniest bit left, if you can see, about a half of one of these cups, which is maybe 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces. So I'm just going to use that to touch up my edges if I need to. But yeah, I'm really loving this piece now. Sometimes the ones that you fight the hardest for, they have a special place in your heart. But this was not a commission piece. It is a beautiful triptych, and if you'd like this piece or anything else that you see on my Instagram that I talked about in the beginning of the video, just email me at giovannadesigns@gmail.com. Also, if you have Instagram, check out my Instagram. It's @giovannadesigns. If you don't have Instagram and you're interested in finding out about my other pieces, just email me. We can talk about it. I have been considering doing a whole video on just showing my available work that is for sale because I am having a moving sale. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. I haven't gotten enough responses to really make me feel like there's that much interest in doing a whole separate video. So if you are curious about what else I have out there, or if you want to commission a piece for yourself, just email me and I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, spending all of your day, I'm kidding, but a lot of your time, and I'm going to edit this down as much as possible, but my goodness, this was a long one. So thank you for hanging in here this long and spending your day with me, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye guys.